Welcome to the Xtra Sidebar podcast, hosted by me, Leland. Here's Brodie right there.
Hello.
We're going to be discussing a lot of topics in this whole episode. It might be the longest video I've ever done. Let's get on with it. Brodie?
Yep.
We've been talking about this because we tried filming this like a couple times about the ITVBe thing and like the whole
mix up from 2013.
Yeah. I feel like it's unnecessary, really much.
To me, yeah, I kind of agree with you.
Yeah, because what's the point? Because
trust me, I totally agree. I mean, what's the point? Wait, where are the reality things gonna go to?
it's going to ITV2. So the only way is Essex is now on ITV2 now. It used to be on ITV2 before ITVBe even launched, so
it's officially going back.
yeah, almost some ITV2 programs on.
Why couldn't they just have it on ITVX?
They could just make it like an online channel, because look, BBC has literally moved. They're going to plan on moving CBBC and BBC4 online, and they've already moved BBC3 to online, but it came back like 3 years ago.
So Newsround is officially going to be on.
Yeah, it's going to be online apparently, but they have delayed it, I believe. So, yeah, pretty much. Speaking of which,
I agree with BBC4, because what is on BBC these days?
It's like a bunch of art programs, like Sky Arts, and a bunch of like music.
I don't agree with. I think they should really swap around with CBBC and CBeebies.
I feel like they need to just merge CBeebies and CBBC because they don't need two children's channels.
Financially.
And it's all just thanks to financial, but
before CBeebies and CBBC.
Yeah.
Most children's shows were on BBC One.
Yeah, they have a block on. They have a block on BBC Two, but why have a block when you have the channel still?
That's the same with BBC Alba.
Yeah, I feel like I still agree with that idea in that video I did a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
So I feel like this ITVBe thing, it's now ITV Quiz, but I feel like it doesn't need to be a quiz channel when you have most of them on ITV1 or ITV.
Yeah.
It should be like a sport channel, because look, Sky Sports and TNT Sports are like 20 to like £18 a month. If ITV just rebrand the sport use sport into the ITVBe channel, it would just be like sport for no extra cost, really.
I think some football games on ITV should be on.
I feel like they should just simulcast some of it. I feel like the racing, the football, and things on ITV4 and ITV1 should be simulcast with ITV Sport if they just didn't go with ITV Quiz as the channel name. And I don't get what's the point of that either.
To me, remember the BBC Alba video?
Yeah, on LelandDJF 1.
To this day, I still agree it should go over to BBC Scotland because it'd be retained better.
Yeah, and they could just simulcast programs and into a different language and I feel like they need to do. It's in BBC Sounds blocked in Ireland now, so you can't listen to Radio 1, 2, 3, 4 of BBC. The only things you can listen to on BBC Sounds in Ireland is BBC World Service or Radio 4, really, but you can't listen to Radio 4 Extra, 5 Sports Extra, and all that. I feel like BBC needs to just make an island channel, really, or just buy out RTE, which is like BBC One in Ireland.
They have a BBC One in Ireland, though.
But that's for Northern Ireland, and it's based in Belfast, but they don't have one based in Dublin. And I feel like they need to make that because technically people are just going to associate Ireland as part of Europe, but even if it's not part of Europe, it's like Ireland's not part of the UK. It doesn't need to make sense. But why is Northern Ireland just actually the northern part of Ireland, even in the UK? It's like saying Scotland
Because,
should be
listen,
independent.
this is for educational purposes.
Yeah.
The RIA, which are the Irish immigrants.
We shouldn't talk about that. I think it might be a bit controversial to talk about here.
Mm,
I feel like if the BBC just made an Irish channel, it will probably just be like BBC. It will just be like BBC One.
yeah.
I would rather wish RTE was a part of the BBC and then just
I rather this. I rather if ITV can just get on with their lives.
I mean, TV Virgin Media does an Irish feed.
That's disgrace.
Yeah. What?
The ITVBe. I thought it was honestly a kids channel.
Well, they had Will Be, and then, but it was, but CITV was mainly a block on ITV in like until it closed in like
That
two,
went
3 years ago.
out.
I can stand right to your opinion though when you say that CITV went down after they got rid of Howard Henley.
Well, they lost the rights to it.
Yeah. Isn't
That's
Wimbledon?
that's my opinion.
Isn't Wimbledon actually going to be put on? I need to talk about the Edinburgh trip. I've always talked about on LelandDJF Live,
Yep.
but you remember when I filmed the S1 trip?
Yeah, the Dunbar one.
That's another thing that I should mention about. So, I filmed the intro, and even in the school experiments, I filmed it in the bathroom because that's the only thing I can keep it private in. If you do it in public, people will know, teachers will know that you're filming. I haven't told anyone this, but you and I are filming that on Tuesday. The intro, you know the intro bit of the S1 one. It, the intro part when I
Aren't
say.
you going to start in your house at about, and then film yourself in the taxi, and then the next clip will be
I don't know because I'm in a different taxi and then they're going to notice it. But I might have to use an example clip. Where is LelandDJF?
cover the camera.
Well, pretend like you're not. Should we pretend like we're not actually filming? And pretend we're just playing games. That'll be a sneaky way to not get caught.
What sneak? What?
It's literally what I meant is. It's this bit in the video. That section.
What?
It's gonna look like that at the start.
Oh.
It's gonna be me talking on the day before.
Right now. Like, honestly.
Can I phone you on the day before?
Yeah, do that. Do that on the evening of that. I feel like I'm gonna have to get my wallet out as well. Actually, fun fact: when we were filming, when I was on the trip, I was messaging Eli because I wanted. I don't know if he had his John Scott cards, right? His John Scott cards.
Yeah.
He said he forgot. He was like, "Oh shit, I forgot." That's a thing I can say. That's something I can say for educational purposes. Send it to me and Chloe. Or I don't think we can say that name here because personal, but He said it to me, but back we still managed to go because everyone else had bus passes.
Do you have a bus pass?
Yeah, I do. I have two. I think I showed them in a video in December. One of them had a C plus on it, one doesn't. The one that didn't have one was meant to be put forward. You know the money for the Christmas dinner? Because I did talk about it
Yeah.
in that video. I actually had to put money onto that, but I didn't want to film it because then teachers will know I was filming that as well.
Anyway, that Christmas dinner was disgusting.
Pretty disgusting. The chicken didn't look right.
The chicken was like mid.
Mid.
Carrots were not fresh. Carrots were not fresh.
The chicken looked like it was like
It looked like them just microwaved it.
yeah. The shortbread was nice.
The pigs and blankets was nice.
Shortbread.
Potatoes were nice.
Meanwhile, one of
The
our
chicken, but that white bit was a bit.
disgusting. It looked so disgusting. It didn't look like they just. It looked like they just cooked it and then just recooked it, and then just
Yeah.
spat on it, and then just spat on it. I just feel like it
So
was. It just feels like it was a bit too.
personally, ITVBe, I think they made the wrong decision and they'll go to regret it.
I feel like they've just lost a bit of viewers on ITV quiz now, ever since the rebrand.
They've just lost a lot of views now.
Yeah, and they're trying
Now
to.
everybody is
Doesn't
going to
care.
go over to. Now everybody's going to go over to the BBC and watch Pointless.
Or they're just going to go straight to the main channel and do that, or just use ITVX because they have a bunch of fast channels on ITVX. They're like ITV Science. They have like a Love Island channel. Like
Okay,
they have.
personally, if BBC Alba joins with BBC Scotland, what would be your reaction?
I'll be okay with it because they still treat BBC Alba with English subtitles. You know when they do the close down bit? Join us tomorrow from 4 o'clock till when does BBC Alba go off the air at?
I'll check.
I think they go at 12.
12? What the fuck?
Your camera's frozen.
Like, do you mean like
They go at 12 in the morning.
Alba?
Turn your camera off. Turn your camera off and we turn it on.
So I'll turn it off.
Right, it's back on. It's back on. You just had it back on. There. So what I meant is, like,
Wait, I haven't found it yet. Hold on.
I can get it on my tab. Don't worry.
I've got it.
Is that,
Yeah,
like,
they go off at midnight.
yeah, they do. They do. And I don't know. I feel like, doesn't BBC Scotland stay on the air?
Anwar starts at
7.
8 o'clock.
Yeah. They should rebrand that as Reporting Scotland, really. It's better if it was like Reporting Scotland and Alba. Because look, they do sometimes cover a bit of Glasgow and all that.
I think the BBC. My favourite rebrand was probably the BBC one.
Same. I kind of like it. It looked clean. People literally just hated it because BBC spent like £7 million on that.
I've got to admit, the rebrands to all the channels looked good.
Yeah, BBC One, 2. I don't really like BBC Three, to be honest. I don't like the green. It looks too bright. I don't really like it.
BBC Three has a lot of swearing in it.
Yeah, but I don't like the branding they chose. I either wish it was like pink, like the 2008 or like 2016
Okay,
ish.
rank these out of 10. BBC One.
What the 2021 rebrand?
No, I meant like rank all the channels out of 10. BBC One.
Probably an 8,
BBC Two.
probably a 7.
Also, this is for colours as well. BBC Three.
0. It's absolutely ass. I don't like the
BBC.
branding.
Shouldn't you not say that?
Ass is all right to say.
BBC Four.
Kind of good. It's like a 7, a 8, a
I don't think
7.5. I feel like a
this.
7.5 out of 10 because the
I
colours
feel
look
like BBC
nice.
Four should exist.
It should just be rebranded. It should be just repackaged, like
BBC
what
Radio One.
BBC Radio One.
Yeah.
Now, see, that's a channel. That's a radio station, and I
Uh.
sometimes when I see videos of
CBBC.
the,
CBBC.
I feel like that. I feel like it's fine. It suits more for the children's. Same with CBBS. I give them both like a 7.2 out of 10,
Toddlers. CBBC is usually toddlers.
and then CBBC is just higher. I might have not
Nah.
told you this. Remember?
CBBC is like zero, new, like toddler. One, let's say two to like 7, and CBBC is like 8 to like 12.
Yeah, probably. Also, Brodie,
There's not a lot of CBBC actually.
I feel like they should just call us one or the other because what's the point?
It's got like cool shows like Shaun the Sheep, Andy
News
and the
round,
Band,
news round,
New
all the histories.
Bros in Control,
Is that actually a CBBC show?
The Football Academy. But CBBS have a good selections of shows.
I used to watch In the Night Gone when I was when I was little.
I used to watch Andy's Prehistoric Adventures.
You have a unique favorite
I'll tell
TV
you.
shows.
I'll tell you how the intro went.
Oh, don't play with copyright. We can't have copyright. Don't play the intro music.
Can you
Like
hear it?
I don't want to hear
Can you
it
hear it?
because I don't want to hear it because it's going to get copyrighted.
Don't worry, I'll
Oh,
play the wee bit.
well, play like 2 seconds of it.
Okay. Give me a sec.
Like,
Hold on, let me go.
maybe just play it now, but I won't be including that bit in the video because I'm gonna cut to an advertising bit.
Wait.
Play it, and then I'm just gonna. Before you play it, I'm gonna just do an ad bit. If you do go on to enjoy the rest of this episode, make sure you subscribe to LelandDJF on YouTube, subscribe to the LelandDJF
Okay.
Network. If you
Wait,
want,
you ready?
play it for a little bit. Seeing as your camera's frozen on some sections of the call, it's a weird
Did you
angle.
hear it?
Maybe send me it on. Oh no. Um.
It has good shows though, like Andy, Prehistoric Adventures,
Yeah.
Ballamore. Ballamore actually coming back.
Ah.
It's a Scottish show.
Oh wow. They needed to utilize BBC Alba and CBBC Alba really.
Middleton, oh, fuck's sake.
Oh.
Bury, Bob the Builder, Old Fireman Sam, Hey Doggy, Jojo and Gran, Katie Morag,
in the night garden.
Andy, do you know?
Like, those were just some shows
It
that
honestly just has
were pretty
it honestly just has
good lineup.
collections of shows.
It's a pretty good lineup, let's be honest.
BBC Scotland.
Why do I don't know why I found this as image.
C4C.
C4C is just Welsh. They should really just
Yeah.
repackage C4C as well. They should really just sort that out. It's not even owned by the BBC. It's literally just an iPlayer for some reason. The rest of it's just
Yeah.
Channel 4.
Okay.
Channel 4 just
Honestly, I think that if this happened, like if the BBC decided to cancel BBC Four, what would your reaction be?
I'll just be okay with it because what's the point? I mean, it's just a channel for music and all that, like top of the pops, top of the pops. But people would like to have like 90s music on a TV channel. Like that's the only reason that they have BBC Four. It's just a channel mainly made for music and arts, like Sky Arts.
Okay. What?
That angle. That angle. What a beautiful angle. Remember
Okay,
when you?
okay, back on the note.
We could talk about
Honestly,
something else. You know how I have a TV over there. Right?
yeah.
Do you know when I
Wait. Turn your camera a little bit right. Your left. I
that
can't see it. Still can't see it. Okay, hold on.
is
Yeah, I
that
can see it
black?
now.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
when I do Deadline or Deadshot on that, I have a Skybox, so it has access to YouTube. I make videos on CapCut with the graphics. Can I just show you on my tablet, just for more context? It's on my personal account, so it's not on my main channel or whatnot.
I don't like for the Edinburgh trip.
Yeah.
I don't get why we have to bring packed lunches. Like I didn't get it.
Well. Do you think there would be like a McDonald's somewhere in Hollywood Park where Diane McGrath is?
No, because that is a posh place, but still, we can walk to the city, and there's lots of fast food places there, like
Yeah,
McDonald's.
and or like
Oh wait,
Tesco
no,
now.
wait. Should I see this?
Not worried. Don't worry. I won't be in there
Like,
anyways.
like, Oh, to be fair, we do have like 10
Can't wait.
pupils in our class.
Yeah. So remember when I was talking about the TV with like the
Yeah.
Deadline stuff?
Yeah.
There was a videos I actually uploaded to the channel just so I can use them in videos. I'll give you a look.
Wait, can you upload them now?
I uploaded them a couple months ago. So it's just that. I'd sometimes pause on that frame. Just wait. It's gonna change to like an ambit clip, I think.
Let me see. Wait, let me see. Let me see.
Wait.
Again.
This is something that you don't see.
LelandDJF live.
Yeah, I don't use that part unless it's for main event and stuff. I have a web version of
Also,
that.
Leland, LelandDJF 3.
Well, that's LelandDJF 2 extra now, so it's technically this channel that this broadcasts on, but just online, but as an unlisted playlist. Do you know Rumble, the streaming service, like
I feel like
that as a
ITV are just like stupid at this minute.
like I don't. Why do they need?
Why? Why did they have to get rid of ITVBe when there was about how many
What?
people watching in the UK?
Probably like 1 million or like 100,000 or something.
Did they even give a reason why it was going?
No, I think they just want to expand the quiz content and just move everything to ITV2 since it's more popular than B though.
Honestly, quiz is absolutely going to be rubbish.
It's going to be a failure and they're going to know it. Like, they knew the BBC Free Online thing was a failure because they lost 22 million viewers thanks to it.
To be fair, free is kind of crap. To be fair,
Like, remember it had Family Guy on there? They had Family Guy, they had like a bit of...
they had like Family Guy for literally like 5 episodes.
Look, they had it for longer.
How long?
I don't know, maybe until it closed, but they also had Top Gear, which is still on there now. Remember Top Gear, you know, the car show? Top Gear.
Top Gear's rubbish. Top Gear's rubbish.
But they still have that, and it's
An
still on.
idiot runs it.
I mean, didn't they say they were going to stop filming or something?
An idiot runs it.
I mean, the BBC. I mean,
Jeremy Croxton's an absolute idiot, honestly.
the fact he also is hosting Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, like that show's more popular. The only reason people like Jeremy Clarkson is because he's done Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Ooh.
But to be honest, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think we have rumours about the iPhone 17 Air, don't we? Because this is also like a thing we're going to talk about tech. Do you want to know what?
I heard the rumours.
The iPhone 17 Air is going to have 120 Hz, but they're not going to put ProMotion. Because, you know, Android phones, like the Google Pixel 9a, they have 120 Hz displays. Cheaper Android phones like the S25 or the S24 FE or the
Honestly, Leland, I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah.
The iPhones are... This is someone who's phoning you from an iPhone.
Or calling on Discord. They're just
I'm on a Discord call with them right now.
But they're using the same. They're just releasing the same thing every year. What's going to be different with the 17X? What's going to be different with the 17 to the?
What's the point? They might as well just release GTA 6 by now.
Like, look, they're going to redesign it every year until 2027 with the iPhone XX or the iPhone 20. They're going to skip 19, aren't they?
Yeah, because
Well, they got well, they didn't. Well, they brand iOS 19 as iOS 26, so they're just gonna. I feel like they're just gonna just. They're just gonna just. I feel like they're just gonna skip 19 pretty much. Like we don't like Apple skipped the iPhone 9. They might as well skip the iPhone 19 as well. If they didn't have an iOS 19. Why not just skip iOS? Well, why not just skip the iPhone 19 then? Oh, look, they're going to be shifting the base models.
Leland, I'm going to be honest with you. Can we just get back onto TV subjects? Because...
Well, it's an everything thing. But what I'm saying...
Okay, so you are...
I feel like ITVBe should be in a sport channel, really. Like, be branded as ITV Sport because... And simulcast for ITV1 and ITV4. It makes more sense, and I thought
honestly,
and look, it will be like a big
ITV. They should rebrand it back to ITV. Because listen, why would they rebrand it back to ITV1 in the first place?
Because people miss it apparently. But I did see comments on LelandDJF saying that they should casually just drop the one. I would agree. But what's the one even for? What does the one mean?
Yeah, honestly,
look,
I'm
we
going to
don't
be honest with Leland. I'm going to be honest with you. It's just
dumb.
personally, I don't want to film on the Edinburgh, Germany.
But I can do that.
You can do that. We can secretly get one clip. That's it.
Yeah, let's get one clip, or maybe two,
One clip in the
and then
bathroom,
and then
and then I will.
and just get your and
And
then
then
just get and then when I'm filming the front camera on that, this is a phone for educational. Do this and just pretend that you're playing a game. And plus, we need to sit in the very back to do that. I was sat in the very back, and
Leland, you're my bus buddy, so
yeah, we are. Yeah, we are going to be bus buddies.
we'll
So
just get. If
let's.
the back is, imagine the bus is full.
That would be absolutely mediocre. I would
To
hate
be
it.
fair,
I would absolutely hate it.
the bus we're getting is every 20 minutes.
And it's an X7 East Coast
Yeah, the
buses.
X7.
And look, fun fact, you know the S1 video, the Dunbar one, right?
Yeah.
I actually had to get a video from YouTube to actually imagine what the trip looked like.
What bus did you get to Dunbar?
I think it was the one that goes from Haddington to Dunbar.
Also the X7.
Yeah, and the Edinburgh also is an X7, isn't it? But that comes every 20
Yeah,
minutes.
Leland, you know how you went to McDonald's?
Yeah. Judging by the
You
pictures
could
that
have
are
just
in,
walked there. I mean, the walk isn't that far, and I know a shortcut.
I walked there. My class walked there.
I thought you got another bus.
No, we didn't. We walked. The bus went straight to
You
Astor
said
Park,
you said you got 3 buses.
but that bus went from the high street to Astor bit, and then we walked. So 3 buses, but we walked on the second. We walked after the second one.
Am I allowed to say this?
Is it personal though?
I wouldn't say. I wouldn't.
Just say. Just say it.
Anyway. Okay. I feel like the S1 should not go to Edinburgh.
Apart from one pupil that we're not going to say here. I mean
Apart
Xander.
from one pupil.
Xander, because Xander has a YouTube channel, and we can talk about
Fair
his
enough, he
channel.
does that. He does
He
actually
has.
shout out a Pebble fan.
Well, he has more success than me. He has like 700 subscribers. I'm here with like my 300 combined across all channels.
And
Yes.
I've got like 100 and something.
And then Lucas has like about
10.
maybe so. I mean, Lucas films him and you, don't you? And Eli.
How do you know that?
So I found his channel on accident. I just got bored and I found his channel.
Yeah.
So that's how I know. But I might have to. What if I put?
Honestly, I feel like the S1 should just go to Dunbar.
Yeah, pretty much they really should because they have Wardendale, they have
They should take at least. Wait, how
three,
many when you went to Dunbar? How many teachers were there?
um 4, I believe. At least a minimum of
4.
4. If they could just go with, and then if it wasn't if for the S2s it would probably just be like 3 for spares if S1s go to Dunbar.
And now there's gonna be like 5.
Yeah, I just realised that. Can we kind of not talk about personal things, really?
Okay, yeah.
So
Honestly,
apparently,
in my opinion, ITVBe should
they should just bring it back. Actually,
they should still exist till today.
they should. It's a 10-year-old channel. Like the launch was mid as well. The launch was made, wasn't it?
Yeah. Wait.
It went from the channel.
Let me go. Should I go on a... Wait, I'm going to search that up.
I can do it. The launch was made.
Hold on, I've got it.
The launch was just made. It was like a screen that says ITV quiz will begin at 9 a.m. Straight to a night end. It's just like Sky 2. It feels like Sky 2, doesn't it? You know, the Sky 2 is like a Sky channel that doesn't actually air anymore. I don't know why you could do it on your iPad, really. I feel like that would be more suitable, really.
Let me see then. Share your screen.
What for Sky 2?
Yeah, so I can see the opening.
I can get on my tablet. My Samsung.
Okay, go.
I do use Android and I do use Windows for the podcast. I love Windows 11. Where is it? Where's the launch channel? Like, it's made, honestly. Like, I can't believe I'm saying that, though.
Like, honestly. Let me see.
Wait, let me just get it on YouTube. Hang on. Wait. I think it's just going on some ads. It's on an ad.
Yeah.
12-second ad. A 15-second ad or something. Gosh. This is why I don't like... This is why sometimes I like cutting bits out. But we can't do that. This is a podcast. Yeah. That.
Oh my god, that looks rubbish, man.
Why is it red?
Why does it start at 9 a.m. for a start?
Doesn't TV channels do that?
Mate.
Look at this
STV.
side.
Wait.
Look at this.
Let me go into Sky Go. Wait.
Look at that.
I'll look at tomorrow's like stuff.
It's just going to be repeats of ITV1 programming. It's literally going to be repeats of ITV1 programming.
About hold on. TV guide.
On Sky Go.
ITV Evening News has just started.
Yeah, that's for the STV channel, ITV channel 1 in England and Border Scotland.
I'm gonna.
I mean, Border Scotland is the only ITV channel in Scotland they have. Not counting STV anymore.
They say I just had been. The cause of the schedule. Oh my god! Wait, Leland.
What? Oh, you're going to play the news?
A point.
Don't say that. Don't talk about it. We don't want to promote.
Oh, did you know? Did you know about it?
Yeah, I know. I heard. Do you want to know what I'm really honest? The
It's
launch
sad,
was
to be fair.
yeah, and I feel like that's not a good thing to talk about here on the podcast.
Yeah.
I just feel like the ITV quiz launch was just mid. That's the only thing I'm just saying.
Like, what about the ITVBe launch? What was that like?
I don't remember because I never heard about ITVBe until now. Not until like 2022, really. But I feel like it was better, maybe. I might need to look at it when I do the Remembering ITVBe video on LelandDJF 1.
I've got to go on mute. I've got to go on mute.
Like, I'm gonna be honest, that just I like it might have been better for good because ITVBe was much better, really. Like, really something. I wonder how I've been recording this.
A small podcast that is just starting.
Yeah. So I feel like that's me and Brodie here. Come on.
Yep. Wait, I gotta get my camera on. Okay,
That's it.
thanks
That's
for
it.
the input, guys.
That's it from the extra. That's the extra. What was the name of the podcast again? Oh, hang on.
The next one will be probably.
Well,
The next one will probably be about. I don't know.
that is it from the Extra Sidebar podcast. If you do go on to enjoy this, rest of these are going to go on LelandDJF 2.